It's very clear what's happening. President Trump now believes short-term pain is his only option to lower inflation and refinance $9 trillion of US debt. We have seen over $5 trillion, guys. That is not a small number by any means. Bigger than the entire valuation of the crypto industry as a whole has been wiped out of the stock market. And for the U.S. stocks with the goal of lowering interest rates, will it work? Let me know in the comments down below what your personal thoughts are. But these factors need to be considered. We might actually see a lower or downside for the markets before actually heading towards the upside. Maybe short-term pain is actually coming over the next few months. As far as tariffs are concerned, now obviously there are negotiations that are to be made. There's obviously some news coming out. A bunch of specifically Canada and the U.S. The new temporary prime minister is going to come and meet with Donald Trump. But there's a lot of layoffs happening. People are not realizing layoffs are actually starting to happen, and this can have an impact on the markets. As far as the global economy is concerned, even though inflation number did come lower than expected, in terms of getting overly excited, in terms of getting maybe of a rate cut, I don't think that happens unless we do see more downside. But let me know your personal thoughts down below regarding this specific thing. We're going to talk about XRP. Welcome back to the XRP family. Appreciate you guys as always. You guys are absolutely amazing as always. Continue supporting and you will see a continuation of these updates. But looking across the board, a lot of red, a complete sea of red across the board right now. Price of XRP, $2.25. We're up 1% in USD and we're up 3.7% in Bitcoin comparative. And I want to really make you guys understand here what a lot of people will overlook. While the broader market is down right now, XRP is actually holding on to the momentum much better than a lot of other coins. That really tells you that news that we did see yesterday is that really a reality. Maybe insiders know something that we don't, because the price of XRP right now is holding nicely. As far as the 24-hour trading volume is concerned, $4.6 billion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. On that note, gold prices have officially crossed above $3,000, for the first time in history. $3,000 an ounce, guys. Let that sink in, an all-time high. Moving forward, very, very interesting thing. Shout out to Paul Graywall, who is the CEO of Coinbase. Today the state of Vermont dismissed its action against Coinbase regarding staking services. And we have always said staking services are not securities. We applaud Vermont for embracing progress and providing clarity for its citizens who own digital assets. Our work isn't over. Congress must seize, the momentum where singing across the House of Senate to pass comprehensive legislation, that takes into account the novel feature of digital assets such as staking. And the other state with these staking actions should take a page. Let's actually make a look. Other states with staking actions should take a page from Vermont's playbook. And you can also read the dismissal document here if you want. And again, we are seeing things actually happening. The flip the switch event really taking place. Crypto regulatory clarity coming towards the industry is a huge deal. A lot of people overlook that, but there's a lot that already has happened. People are going to come out and say, Donald Trump is doing some things that, they don't agree with. But as far as crypto is concerned, whatever we were told, before he was elected, while the Biden administration was there, and Donald Trump said, he's going to, bring regulatory clarity towards, the crypto industry, have fair rules, SEC restructure. Look what's been happening. We are seeing major things happening over the last few, months. I would say like the last 2 months, we've been hearing a lot of bullish things, and we don't want to be neglecting that. And on that note, RChex is pleased to announce that we are live on RWA XYZ with our tokenized RWA assets on XRPL, totaling nearly $45 million in total value locked. And I know a lot of people are going to come out and say that's nothing, but it's something. We're starting, and I think we're going to see this number growing tremendously technology, as well as, of course, more bigger companies and, organizations that, want to launch these real world assets and tokenize them. And I think XRP, a ledger, once this lawsuit comes to an end, is going to be, that focal place, to really be really one-stop shop for, tokenization. And that's something I've been seeing for quite some time. This milestone positions us as one of the leading RWA tokenizers, illustrating our strong commitment to tokenization and digital assets innovation. Stay tuned for more updates on XRPL and across our partner chains. Very, very, very big stuff, of course. And moving forward, look at this. Yesterday I read some comments. My title stated, big XRP news. And, I saw a few comments coming in saying, where's the big news? This right here is a big news. XRP, the token itself, has approval for all financial services as a virtual currency in Dubai. DIFC, champions Dubai as a global crypto hub with approval of XRP under its virtual asset regime. And again, this announcement came out yesterday. A massive, massive news. You don't want to be neglecting this. And the price of XRP actually did react in a very positive way over the last few hours. We did see a little bit of a downside for Bitcoin, which of course is having an impact on the broader market, as you can see this for yourself. But in a grand scheme of things, XRP is looking really good. And look what Brad Grillinghouse says. Stablecoin policy is on its way. Big thanks to Senator Haggerty, Senator Lumens, Senator Gilbert, and Senator Tim Scott for the commitment with the Genius Act. With that said, let's take a look at what's happening, with the market and the price of XRP. So the dominance was sitting at about 62.24% a few hours ago. We have been, pulling down. So this is a good sign, of course, because Bitcoin also went down. The dominance is going down with it. This is a good sign because right now, of course, the market is going down with this Bitcoin momentum. But I think it would have been much, much worse of a retracement if we did not see the dominance going down and if it remained at the likes of 62.2%. As far as Bitcoin is concerned here, Bitcoin has made its way down to the likes of $79,993, as you can see this for yourself. We have seen a little bit of a bounce since then, but as I said day in, day out, go watch all my videos. Even though we are seeing an uptick for the price of Bitcoin, even though we are seeing excitement, we are nowhere near where the price of Bitcoin needs to be. It needs to be in the 23.6, simple as that. And that's where I turn bullish for the markets, and we still might see, that $73,000 support line being retested. And we literally tested below 80K just a few hours ago. So what makes us think that, that might not still happen? But with that said, the way XRP is currently holding, the way Bitcoin is holding, if you consider the way XRP is holding, that really tells you that it really has a momentum on its side. We obviously did make our way up to the $2.35. I spoke to you guys about this exact level yesterday, and we obviously got stopped out. Of course, this is a resistance, and the market did see a little bit of a pullback, but we're holding really nicely at this $2.24 mark. If we do see the daily candle close around this range, I think that would be an amazing, amazing sign. And of course, I go back to what I said 1,000 times. If this lawsuit were to come to an end, you do see XRP breaking towards all-time highs, despite Bitcoin sitting at the likes of 79,000, potentially even 73,000. I think so much money will flow into XRP. Again, this is my own personal opinion. There's still a lot of sideline money that don't want to really get in until they get that confirmation. But the way it's consolidating, that is that, confirmation for myself. The way the price of XRP is consolidating. Of course, if we were sitting in the likes of 78.6, we'd be having a completely different conversation. But the price of XRP has been ranging really nicely at the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. That speaks for itself. While we are seeing major volatility, the price is looking really good, and still has not seen the February 3rd wick being retested, and that tells you everything you need to know. Love you all. See you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.